Okay, so I started with the front seat covers first, and here I am installing the back cover of the front seats. And be sure you unzip the zipper that's in the rear of it. I didn't at first when I started slipping this on, and you won't be able to slip it on without putting that zipper first. You're basically just going to push these all the way down. There's a tab at the bottom that you're going to push down between the seat back and the bottom of the seat and push it to the back because you're going to want to hold that tab up later and Velcro it to itself to hold the back seat cover on. And I'm going to speed this up um, so you don't have to see how long this took me. This did take me a long time. It took me about 3 hours total, believe it or not, to get all the seats on. It wasn't that it was that difficult. I'm not sure why it even took me that long, but it did. So here I am finishing the back seat cover by shoving this bottom piece between the back of the seat and the bottom of the seat, which is a little difficult to get through there. Now I'm putting on the bottom seat here cover, and this one you also have to shove that piece through the bottom, the same section between the bottom seat and the back, which again is a little difficult to do. It's a very tight fit in there. Okay, so the passenger seat's going to be the same as the front. I do want to show you underneath. This is right. Okay. Underneath the front seats, there's a plastic piece here that has two just Velcro clips. I mean, not Velcro. It's just a little plastic clip connected to a piece of bungee that you have to. This is hard to do with one hand. Maybe I can pull back. I don't know how well you can see this if I pull back. But okay, maybe you can see a little bit better here. Here's the clip right here. Clips to this little hole right here. So there's two of these that need to come off first so that you can pull the top cover and the seat through here, because this is blocking it if you don't take this out first. Okay, so I've slipped this one on. Again, make sure your airbag tags are on the side here where your airbags are. I'm not sure where they have these zip ties on here. They didn't explain that. But what you do here is these are going to fit underneath. Sorry about that. These are going to fit in this gap between the original seat and this plastic here. Okay, so what I did before is I kind of pushed it in there a little bit with my fingers. Okay, they do give you a little tool to be able to put this stuff down farther. Now, I went ahead and left these on in case once this is on, I can go underneath the seat and see whether this is, maybe this helps you find it, whether these hook on somewhere underneath the seat. I'll let you know if that's true.
And then this one, again, once this goes underneath here, this clipped underneath here on the other side. These straps, there's 3 of them, or 2, how many, 3? Yeah, there's 3 of them. These are gonna go under the seat, and they connect to the back of the seat cover to hold this on. So again, not sure how well you can see this. I probably should have some more light in here. How about this? Okay, maybe this will help. You can see this is coming off the back of the seat. This is the strap right there. Let's see. This is the strap right here that came from the front of the seat. Okay, so yeah, put them through there. Back through there. And you're just going to tighten these up. So there's 3 of these. Okay, so I got that pulled under. Now we're going to see how much I can do this with one hand. I'm just going to try and get this initially in here a little bit. All right. Ow. Okay. That's not good. That means I didn't strap on one of the ones in the rear. So I'm gonna have to go back there. Okay. All right. This tool here. Put this in better, and I think I'm gonna do this with both hands and then come back to it. Okay, so I got that all tucked in, so it looks nice. Sorry about that. Okay, so once seats are done, I'm gonna move to the back. Get this all put back together again. All right, so we have this covers for the center headrest. These are the end headrests. I'm going to do those next. It's pretty straightforward. They have the holes in the bottom, zipper around the side to get them on. So I just got to take these off and put those on. I'm going to do that next. Okay, just so you know, these headrests, you can't just press this button. You also have to put, I took a small screwdriver like this, and you have to put it in this hole and press while you're pressing this to pull it off. Okay, so this is very quick. It just goes through the hole and zips on, and has a nice snug fit to it. So just so you know, on the rear, or the middle seat rest, it does not have the holes in the bottom. It kind of just wraps around and has a Velcro enclosure on the back. Okay, so let me show you what I'm doing here. I have this side, and I wanted to put one side in so I can see what I'm doing. So the seat here you need to remove. Now it actually just pops right up. If you pull at the front of the seat, it kind of pops right up. There's only one connection right there you need to disconnect, although I'm leaving it connected at the moment so I can move the seats forward and back to help with the installation of it. On this side, it's got a top piece so it can go through there. That's where they put the zipper on this side, so it's kind of easy to tell which side goes where. And again, this is a matter of just slipping it over and tucking the bottom piece up underneath the seat. Okay, so you can see on the side I already did this nice custom look on the holes. So basically you take their handy dandy tool here. I'm just going to use that to tuck this in on both sides so it has a more custom look. Okay, so both seats are the same thing. This gets tucked under, the seat folds under the bottom. Actually, I have the seat out, so I can't show you the back, but the tab comes up underneath there. These things cover the little, oops, sorry for my finger. These cover the Velcro strips. When you pull it up under there, you can Velcro this back piece there. This one on the same way. It was pretty easy. The only thing on this one was for the seat rest under here. On those, I had to kind of snap up the little plastic cover because these are against soft material and they're easy to tuck under, but the ones on there are against plastic. So I kind of took a screwdriver, just popped the cap up slightly, put the holes in, and then snapped it back down, and that seemed to work really well. Okay, and here's the back seat. And all right, this cover is just gonna go in like this, and then I'm gonna flip it over. Okay, so on the back side here, you're gonna have these Velcro straps here, here, and here. Okay, so I'm going to attach those first. Okay, I'm watching their directions. They had a couple of straps that are not on this one. They had one that went through these holes, but that is not there. So basically, this right here, which runs the entire length around this, over to here, they show pulling it nice and taut and tying it together. And that is probably the last piece that needs to be tightened on this seat before I reinstall it. Okay, so these holes probably could have been slightly larger. They do line up and you can use them, but it could have been a little longer, I believe. All right, so I got that tied. All right, so let's put the seat back in and see how it looks. Okay, guys, I found a little issue. I'm going to try and do a workaround, but these little pieces here, that one and that one, that's what clamps onto this bar and holds the seat on. Now these straps, if you put them on first, are covering these, so it didn't want to go on this. So I took them off, and I'm going to go underneath this instead. I'm going to try to lift the seat in, and before I snap it down, see if I can strap those on and see if that works.